All right, folks,
Or
we are ready here. This match is just about to start. NSL RadicaL versus Damaged Networks. Let's get to the game.
right, we've got a RadicaL, a submarine starting up at the whale, and we of course got our beloved damage network starting in a cargo as aliens. Look at that split. One marine going to Topo, the rest of the team building up in skylights and going to hold the west junction.
We see a little skirmishing happening in West Junction there. RadicaL falling back a bit to skylights and Golden sneaking in there in those vents. I hate those vents, by the way. Oh! And just gets pounded by about 4 Marines. Didn't even see that.
If you look at this version of the map, you can't get up into the vent as a marine from skylights.
You can.
You can. How? There is not a cardboard you can climb up.
Oh, I thought you said in the other version, sorry.
No, in this version you cannot get up
That's true. Marines pushing into system waypointing at this point.
Yep. As we were discussing, you see, they got that 1-2 Marines up in top. The rest of the team is trying to get a hold of the left side of the map.
Boom gets killed. Blue on the way here. He's not on an RT. He's actually on a Marine. And he gets killed this time.
Wow. So, 2 Marines holding system waypointing. They are not gonna get sneaked from behind because there is no one in subsector. Everything is gonna come from Y junction, maybe nanogrid. But as you can see, Shocks is coming. I don't think he's gonna come into the system waypointing. Yes, he's going to the overlook. He's gonna build up behind all this pressure. Yep.
Yep, and he's building up overlook. We got 2 Marines in subsector. Power's going up there as well. And we saw that earlier that the aliens, as they normally do, sys straight to nanogrid. It seems a lot easier for aliens to get nanogrid on this map than Marines, personally.
But one thing I would have loved is if those 2 Marines that are in subsector right now, that they would still keep holding the system waypointing, because now you see 3 scars getting behind the enemy lines, harassing skylines, and now getting the IP in a control room.
Oh, this is
in
trouble, and there's the beacon
coming.
And 1 IP goes down, and those 3 skulks skedaddle out of there just in time. But what a great move by the aliens to pull all the Marines back from their push and their expansion.
Right, they lost the RT in subsector. They might gonna lose that RT in overlook if the Marines aren't fast enough. And that's what I was talking about. They left the system waypointing, they left the aliens to do whatever they want on that side of the map. If they just kept it and the guy who was building the overlook kept building down at the subsector, it would have been fine.
Little push there in West Junction to overlook by the Marines gets completely stopped by the aliens. 3 skulks there, 4 kind of surrounding the Marines in West Junction. 1 goes down, and another one is in trouble, and he gets eaten alive. Damaged Networks playing a solid game.
Popeye didn't eat his spinach today.
No, he did not. And Skylight's RT is going down. We got Flex and Shocks coming in to try to save it. Oh, and Shocks goes down. Flex looks like he's in trouble. Popeye's there to reinforce, though Manny is coming behind. Oh, wow.
Nice cleanup.
Nice cleanup by the aliens.
Draco and Lestiel are trying to push towards C12, but Golden was there and actually Map died just right now there.
So we're seeing some great skulk action by Damaged Networks here. I mean, their bites are landing almost every time. I'm seeing 1 skulk take down 2 or 3 Marines at a time. It's ridiculous.
Yep. I think RadicaL's commander is sitting in the chair, face palming himself and thinking, what the
He's got keyboard face.
On?
He's got keyboard face right now. He's just slamming his forehead against there like, come on guys, stay alive for 2 seconds. But Damaged Networks just keeping the pressure on the Marines. The Marines have not had any map control since the beginning here. This does not look good for RadicaL.
That's why I think you can see that the Marines are researching phase gates, and what I'm thinking is, if they ever get enough resources to build one, which I don't think they will because they are gonna lose that RT and Skylights again, and maybe the one in top is gonna stay up. Uh,
They're pushing. We got two
they
Marines on Overlook. Two Marines coming into Nanogrid. That doesn't seem very smart to me. Just two Marines.
yeah
You know that the aliens are going to have that walled up.
yeah. But also Lark, he knows they're there. He can get in there because there are Hydras covering it. So
Yep.
yeah,
And as
cleaning
we
it up.
said, there you go. What a weak push by the Marines to Nano. Why they did that, I don't know.
Alright, so Marines now have resources for one phase gate. Whenever they get the resources for a second one, what they want to do with those phase gates is slowly leap forwards, like build a phase gate, go from there, get another position, build a phase gate there, sell the last one. But you know, that's an expensive thing to do. It also takes time, and I don't think they have much of the time
It
because
doesn't look
oh
like
no,
it.
they do actually. Yeah, I was missing out. We are still
We
in
see
6 minute.
3 hives down in 6 minutes. One 60% grown, the other one in pipeline just got dropped now. This is not looking good for the Marines at this point. They're trying to push as a team through West Junction to Overlook, and they're going to get a surprise that, oh shit, they dropped subsector already. Taking tech points away.
They won't ever see it because I don't think they will get there. But
That's
however,
true.
I mean, those three Marines are still surviving. Popeye with like one health left. I don't know, doing some field surgery on himself. I don't know how he survived there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they see the infestation from subsector. They can probably realize that
and
it's there.
we
Yep,
see a phase gate coming up in
there's a phase
Overlook.
gate.
This is too little, too late. They're just going to get
Yeah.
reamed there. Oh, and they're going to lose that phase gate. I don't know if
Okay.
it's going to get recycled in time, maybe.
I can check on it. Yep,
And it
recycled.
does. If we look at the resources here, Vin, we can just see how this game is going. Just look
Yeah,
at these.
the
69
interesting is-
resources lost
The
by the
interesting
Marines.
thing is the aliens are still on par with Marines on a resources mine being collected, but look at the resources lost and resource towers lost, and
Yeah,
you get the
no
picture.
resources tower lost by the aliens. They're playing a very solid game at this point. We got the pipeline, I'm sorry, the subsector hive just got grown. 57% on the pipeline. We see Leap and Bile Bomb already done with just mines and phase gates. No upgrades for the Marines. Where is
Look at
their
this.
arms lab, Vin?
I have no idea. I think they didn't have resources for the arms lab. Yes.
I'm looking
But
in
you
their
know,
base and they do not have an
you
arms
know
lab.
what?
They barely have
Look,
anything.
there's only one drifter in the game. Do the aliens really feel they are that strong? They don't need any drifters on a field?
You know what? I guess so. That one drifter in System Waypoint is just kind of hanging out. The aliens, as far as troops on the field, have dominated map control during this entire game.
Like Kani? Oh, Kani just dies, which is too sad because he was 8-0 in kill death ratio.
Yeah. If we look at the kill death ratio here, we can even see how it's just going bad for RadicaL at this point. RadicaL
Yeah.
not being able to hold any part of the map right now. And this is just not going well for them. They're down to 2 RTs with 7 loss, and now they're getting pummeled
Yeah.
in Overlook.
They are still doing the same mistake. They are overcommitting to one thing, and aliens know what they want to do. They've been to the Overlook trying to build up that phase gate. I mean, they haven't put it up like more than once, but the aliens know what they want to do. What the Marines need to do is go to the other side. They need to put up the phase gate between C12 and the neck and pressure that side of the map now, because if you keep doing the same thing, the defense is gonna get much stronger every time you do it. It's just the rules of warfare. I mean, yeah, and again, 4 Marines
Seeing
going
a
towards
free
West
push
Junction.
towards West Junction. Don't know what they're going to do there. If they're going to go to Nanogrid, I'm just going to lose it. And we got one, I mean, yeah, and we see the entrance to System Waypointing walled up by a gorge. It's got Hydras, it's got a lurk kind of supporting there.
Yeah, the
This is
drifter
not
there.
looking good. the drifter there. They know they're there. And the thing is DN at this point, I think, has figured out that there's an overcommitment factor. Oh my God,
Yep.
if you look over at control, what's happening in the main base, Commander
What's
is
happening
out.
is that Golden, as a lone lurk there right now, is doing whatever he wants, and now
He
getting
is
out.
doing what a lurk should be doing, being annoying as hell, right? Like, they are
Yeah.
just supposed to harass, leave, harass. That is what a lurk is supposed to do, and he's playing it perfectly. I think we saw him yesterday in the only Parasite game do
Yeah.
the same thing. He was great at that.
Exactly. Alright, so again, 3 Marines pushing to Overlook. 1 staying in a base, probably... Yeah, actually now going to after his colleagues in Overlook. Yeah, so I'm gonna die in there. Popeye is trying to hold the top up. He's on there. But that Skulk doesn't care. So Popeye is there completely useless. And
Golden is back in there,
Yep.
just harassing.
he's gonna die.
Two
He's
lurks.
gonna die!
Oh, and Golden goes down, but you know what? It doesn't. He's got enough res
That's
for
it.
another one.
Doesn't matter. Look at the personal resources. Look high. They can drop whatever they want. They are on 5 resource towers. That's more than enough for aliens to do whatever they need.
Armor
And-
1 and shotguns just started. Weapons 1 just started 11 and a half minutes into this game. That is just it's too late. Oh my God, we have an onus on the field. Canny coming in
Yeah.
through system waypointing. This is not
That's what I was
good.
talking about. That's 3 hives and team arrest. I mean, why not use onus then? Let's just have fun. I mean,
At
let's
this
see.
point, Damage Networks
Finally,
is just
going-
playing with the Marines.
going to the right side. Everyone has a shotgun. This is a shotgun rush. Golden is gonna see
Golden's
everything.
in trouble. Yep, he's
No,
going down.
They've been actually using pistols, not to let them know they got a shotgun.
Well, I mean, at this... Oh, if you see what's going on in
and
main
look,
base,
yeah,
with
in
those 4
control.
Marines overcommitting,
Yeah.
and we got
Nope.
the main base going down.
What? They are going for a phase gate? Oh, they need to go for a phase gate because they need to get back. It's much faster to build a phase gate, to get back through the phase gate rather than...
That's it. Yep,
yeah.
and now they kind of
That's
made that
actually
push
nice.
away. That was a nice tactic, phase gate and
Yeah.
C12, but at this point, I think it's too little too late. They just lost topographical extractor, and Welders
to
just got
mine.
researched just now. Oh my God, Weapons 1 is just finishing 13 minutes into this game.
Alright. The Marines are taking all their rage out on the
Yes,
extractor at
they are.
C12.
They are raging on that. Oh man, it's the only thing they can take out in this game right now. I mean, RadicaL has not been able to really do much. I haven't seen Canny in that onus commit himself into a fight yet.
Yep. what
Though
is
it looks
doing
like
there?
he is gonna. I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of moving back and
Oh,
forth.
stomp coming up, so...
Oh,
I think he
that's
was
what I
waiting
see.
for a
He's waiting
stomp.
for that. Yep, good call on that, Vin. I see that researching now. And we're seeing some pressure on the neck. Marines giving it to the aliens. We see Meb kind of just...
Marines giving it to the aliens, right.
Yeah, you know what? That is definitely in reverse on this game. And we're seeing a
Right,
hive being
that
attacked.
Mark alone there, he might gonna die there, map, and those
The-
3 Marines with shotguns can
He
make
did
a
die.
significant damage. Yeah, they can make a significant damage on that hive. However, there are eggs there. They are not egg locking, and that means that
There-
any aliens that's gonna spawn is gonna spawn there.
Yeah, but
what they
there
can
are
do
2
is
onuses on the
go
field
3,
right now.
4.
Oh my
onuses on
God,
the field,
4!
and they are going for a base race. But you know what? When you got 3 hives and the opponent's got 1 com chair,
That's it.
who's gonna win
Power.
the base race, right?
Power is going to go down, and power's down. It's really dark in there right now, guys. And this is it. 4 onuses coming in. We see some mines going off. This is game. That's it.
Hey.
That's game right there. What a great play
They
by
didn't
Damage Network.
even have a time to call it GG.
Amazing game by Damage Networks.
Alright, guys.
That
We've
was...
seen some fun gameplay. This wasn't like a top competitive stuff, but don't tell me you haven't enjoyed this. This was so much fun. I mean, it was awesome.
It's
I
always a
mean,
fun
I'm
time to
sorry.
watch
I'm sorry.
DN.
Yeah, I'm sorry the RadicaL haven't played better. I think it was all about that mistake at system waiting in the beginning. If those two guys kept holding it, I think they could have made it. It was just a mistake in a judgment, I guess.
Yeah, and you know they I don't know what was going on in the beginning. What you said earlier, Vin, where they couldn't, you know, when I was like, "Where's the arms lab?" and you're like, "Well, they can't afford it." and it's true. They could not hold on to any extractor for more than a minute in the game before he was being taken out or harassed. And because of that, they couldn't expand at all because they're always dropping back to try to save these
Yep.
extractors.
All right. So Marines called ready. We are waiting for aliens right now. And Marines are calling not ready. All right. Oh, we might have a couple more minutes before the match starts.
So, folks, until it is ready, we are gonna. Oh, and it looks. Oh, we are waiting for the aliens.
That's just the Marines, and we are still
Gotcha.
waiting for aliens. I got it covered, guys. I'll tell you soon enough, 10 seconds before everything happens, and you heard it first over here at Vindaloo.
All right, and Marines
Not
are
ready
not
again.
ready anymore. Okay. We are seeing back and forth here. So, folks, we're going into round 2 of RadicaL. If you're just joining us, RadicaL versus Damage Networks. Damage Networks just played round 1 as aliens, and obviously RadicaL as the Marines. And we just saw them get stomped. DN completely taking that game. And now we're waiting for round 2, where Damage Networks is going to be the Marines this time, and RadicaL the aliens. So some interesting play at this point.
But you know what? I'm expecting a similar thing as yesterday. Well, not really expecting that, but I am hoping for RadicaL getting their shit together on and you know what?
What, Vin?
I am hoping for them to be the best aliens I've ever seen, because I won a long, nice game, and we are ready. And 3, 2, 1, and we are going live over here. And this time, I mean, as always, Marines, Damage Network starting up at the control, splitting 2-1 left in the base building, and Alien starting in the subsector. 4 Skulks going for a West Junction overlook and going to the skylights. They are gonna have a real big pressure this way.
I don't know. I've seen Damage
Scout...
Network shoot. I can bet 2 versus 4. I bet Damage Networks. Honestly, I've seen them shoot and fight. Though this could be interesting because they're kind of splitting up right here.
Yeah, looks like a nice trap, and that trap is gonna...
Did you see that? Oh, I tell you! Come on, Boom! Oh boy! And he gets taken down. Good job, RadicaL, at that point.
Nice there. And
we're seeing Blue come into Nanogrid from Damage Networks. Only 1 gorge there, and he goes down.
What's this? Look at that clock wall in Nanogrid. That wasn't a wall. What?
No, he just walked right through it. It was a welcome sign. That was. It was like, it was a welcome. Hey, shoot here.
Gorgie here. Come over here.
Yeah.
No. The aliens took care of it, and now there is a fight in system waypointing, and looks like all the Marines will be wiped out there. Oh, Map's still alive. Oh, finally he goes down.
Yeah, and Boom is gonna go down as well. Good reaction from RadicaL at this point. I'm kind of impressed. Though that wall that he's building right now in system waypointing should be a little bit better than the wall he built in Nanogrid. At least I hope so.
It still looks like
if that was a wall or not. I don't know. I just gotta walk right through.
No. I'm not gonna laugh at RadicaL's gorge, because as far as I know, they are still holding nanogrid, and that counts. And they are still holding system waypointing, and that
What
counts.
a great shot by Dan Golden over in Skylights. I mean, it looked like he was going to eat it there, but he did take it away. We got 2 and 3 Marines going through East Junction, going into nanogrid at this
Putting the
point.
pressure back.
Putting pressure on here. This may be... Oh, we're going to see a
Jump,
good fight here.
Jump.
Oh, maybe not. Boom goes down. Shocks goes down. Lev Steel. Oh, this is not good. And reinforcements coming in with Canny coming in. Those extractors are in trouble. The aliens need to rally.
Yeah, and exactly as I told you before, you can put up 2 resource towers there pretty easily as aliens, but those Marines can take those resource towers just as easily down because it's in one room.
And we got 3 skulks coming in.
Wow.
And it looks like they're just going to watch.
You know what? If I would be an alien commander, I would just rage, but I would silent rage. I would go out of my hive, then I would go
and
I would
punch
walk
it
all,
and go
I
back
would
in.
walk all the way to the cargo and look out of that force field down there and just cry a bit and come back and finish the game, man.
Just cry in your own pool of tears. Oh, and we see the RT in C12 going down by the aliens. That was a good defense, but the aliens did on nanogrid, though too little too late. And we see the extractors going up again. That's going to be 20 resources that might not help if the Marines do a quick push right away.
I was kind of expecting some assist train coming into the cargo, and I don't see any, which is kind of strange. So what you've been seeing is that the Marines been always on like 3 resource towers, 1 in top, 1 in skylines, of course 1 in base, and one in C12 just going up
just
right
going
now.
up now.
And I was thinking like they are on just only 3 resource towers as some Marines. That's a bit low. So those aliens, can they utilize it? And they could, but it takes just, I don't know, 5-6 assists. That's like 10 resources. Get to the cargo, drop another RT in there. Well.
Oh, some great shooting by Boom through the vent. Takes out Lev Steel in just 5 or so shots. Amazing control here. And as we can see, Vin, what we were talking about last time with upgrades, look the difference upgrades make, especially this early in the game. They're already coming up on weapons too.
Yep.
And Golden mining that overlook
that's weapon 1.
entrance. Yeah, it's weapons 1 coming up to weapons 2.
Oh yeah, I understand now. Nice micro on those drifters.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were right. Weapons 1 is completed.
Yep. And
not bad. We've seen a fight in Overlook. Boom takes out Draco there. Popeye coming in. Let's hope he's a better biter than he is a shooter.
Are we really going down that way that our cast is gonna be like shitting on one team?
We're not. We're just highlighting facts. I'm all about facts.
Right. So the fact is the Marines are on 5 resource towers right now. They got the right side of the map covered. There's no scout going down that way. There's just 1 drifter going into the East Junction. I'm gonna check out the C12.
Nanogrid.
Those 2 Marines.
Overcommit. Look again, if you just saw that nanogrid, there was 2 Marines in there. They committed 5 of their fighters into nanogrid to take that out. Again, we see overcommitment from RadicaL as we saw from last match.
And but they kind of need to. They are worse shooters or biters, however you want to call it.
That's true.
So
DN does have very good shots.
They always need more players in a fight, and the coordination plays a big role on their side. So let me.
Very good point.
Well, I'm thinking now they are taking down the C12, they are taking down the pipeline, and C12 is not gonna survive. Pipeline is not gonna survive. I can tell you that.
They're not gonna get there. And East Junction, we got 2 Marines there. Phase tech just got completed. They are putting up a phase gate in East Junction, and we've seen this a lot, where a phase gate here to pound nanogrid is good. Though, if you can see, the aliens did drop a cargo hive, which is 18% grown, and this is where I was saying earlier, Vin, where sometimes some teams commit so much to take nanogrid away, right? But at this point, the aliens are just expanding and trying to take nanogrid when, I'm sorry, when the Marines are trying to take nanogrid so much, and we see a push coming into subsector. Now they know that the second hive is down.
Oh, that Lark is gonna go down, and he does. Wow. So Lark, one of the higher life forms, lost for Alien.
East Junction.
That's gonna be a big hit. There's a Gorge defending against 2 Marines in subsector, killing one of them. Wow, nice job.
Saw that, and they push it back, and that hive in cargo is almost grown, about halfway there. We see nanogrid being
now there's a scan in
taken
cargo.
care of.
So Marines know exactly what is the situation around the map. And again, we see 2 Marines getting those RTs down in nanogrid, and you know what?
We're gonna see a phase gate pop up in Nano. That phase gate in East Junction, I bet you, is gonna get recycled, and they're gonna establish a base there in,
do you think?
in Nano. I think that's what they're going for.
I would go for a pipeline. They need a second com chair.
They do, and looks like they dropped it. They dropped pipeline. Very sneaky.
I told you guys, you hear you will hear this. You will hear it over here first by Windaloo. But they are losing. They wanted to. You were alright too, but they wanted the resource towers in nanogrid. There was a small fight, but the aliens lost.
They're gonna get
3 Marines defending it.
And
but I don't think they really need to change the phase gate. They wanna cover this part of the map. They wanna cover sequel, topo, and nanogrid all together. They probably won't need to go for
They are heading to cargo right now. 3 coming into cargo.
Pipeline.
It's only 92% grown. 4 Marines in there. That is not good. We see aliens coming in through Y Junction that are going to commit to this fight. This could be it. A very good fight that changes the flow of this game.
So, are you predicting a GG call when that hive drops?
I don't know. This is definitely going to change the momentum for the aliens, and it looks like that defense went down. They only lost 1 Marine in that, and that hive is going to go down. Oh, and the hive is down. Cargo hive is down. That is very painful for the aliens, and we see some harassment coming in for the subsector hive. This is not going good for the aliens.
Alright, so this hive is down. Now that second phase gate, if it should go anywhere, it should go into the cargo or maybe the dome, just to cover this part of the map completely and have no way for aliens to get there.
If we see a smart decision would be to build a phase gate in cargo or Y junction. Therefore, you just basically seal off the whole right side of the map for the aliens, so you don't need a phase gate in pipeline because you can kind of get them everywhere.
Look at those aliens trying to gather up in skylights. They are going for it.
They are going for the main base. They are committing to this fight.
There's gonna be... Oh, you know what?
And there's the beacon. This is not good for the aliens. We know how good of a shot DN is.
Oh, I almost thought there would be a base race again. And...
Wow, and the aliens get exterminated in controlled, and there's the GG. What a game by DN. Wow. DN just playing a solid match throughout the whole thing. I love this team. I love watching them. They always seem to do a really good job.
Wow. Just wow, man.
2-0 this match. RadicaL versus DN goes to Damage Networks. What a fantastic match.
Yep, and even though I'm European, I really like DN's. It's an American team with a couple guys from Canada and 1 guy from Europe, but he wasn't in today, I think. So, what are we gonna do, man? You have to stay and get a 3rd match going.
I probably do, and I'm just gonna flip screens here.
You know,
Guys,
guys,
what
we
an
are not.
amazing, amazing match for RadicaL versus DN. That was amazing.
You know, Red Dog wanted to leave you and just abandon you all. But I would welcome you on my stream, of course, because I wouldn't leave you, man. I mean, guys or girls, whoever is watching. But
I think we can
Red
stay
Dog,
for
you are gonna
one.
stay.
Yeah, we'll stay for one more match. I think we
Yeah.
deserve that. That was such a fantastic match. I'm so charged up at this point of what an
Finally.
awesome match that was.